Every night before I go to sleep, I pray that the next day I wake up with blue hair and a vagina. Why, you might ask? Well, let me tell you about a little marvelous creature by the name of the American white woman. The American white woman predates all the way back to prehistoric Africa. It was in 3000 BC that they created the world's first recorded utopia, known as Cambodia. It was in 3000 BC where they invented the flying car and ended racism. And what's extremely crazy about this situation is it wasn't until nearly 5,000 years later, in 1738, when the Norwegian invaders, led by Donald Trump, laid ruin to Cambodia, stealing their flying cars, iPhones, Starbucks coffee, as well as bringing racism back into the world. Flash forward to the 1950s. By now, all American white women have been enslaved by Donald Trump, who forbid them from the religious practices of astrology and hair dyeing. It wasn't until May 31st, 1960, when a resistance force led by Charlie D'Amelio and Addison Rae put Change.org petitions in their bio. This act of protest not only shook America, but the world. Following closely in Charlie D'Amelio's footsteps, civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. started his own, albeit less important, movement for equality. It was in 1961, with the combined forces of Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, and Martin Luther King Jr., they were able to create the ultimate weapon to combat Donald Trump. That weapon was Barack Obama. Once created, Obama handily gave Donald Trump that BBC doggy style. And after that consensual interaction, Donald Trump was left broken, questioning his sexuality, all while Obama stand towering above him, naked, doing Fortnite dances. Once more, the four nations of America, Cambodia, your mom's cooch, which is where I reside, and Norway were at peace. With Donald Trump defeated, he returned to Norway, where his resentment only grew. Peace lasted for quite some time, but like all good things, nothing lasts forever. In 2016, Donald Trump invaded America once more, this time successfully killing Obama and stealing his throne as Supreme Emperor. Once his throne had been reclaimed, Supreme Emperor Trump immediately began oppressing the American white woman, far more than he ever had before. He even went as far as to build a wall on the southern border in order to keep the Mexicans from saving them. Endlessly they were tortured, but nothing compared to Donald Trump's most diabolical act, creating blackface. And if you are unaware of what blackface is, it is a complete and utter mockery of the American white woman, because the American white women are actually space lizards from Neptune. And on their home planet, they're black. It's only because of Earth's tropical climate that they turn white, hence the name American white woman. Be sure not to fall for Donald Trump's Norwegian propaganda. Do not fall for the illusion that Joe Biden is all of a sudden in power. No, Donald Trump isn't dead. We know that. Donald Trump is very much so still in power. The American white women are still being oppressed. If you support American white woman, consider liking and subscribing. Every like equals every Fortnite. Boner. Fortnite.